Hello, my name is Michael Kramer and I would like to show you how I am painting one of my oil paintings. This is what the finished image will look like. This is my palette, which is a so-called Russian egg plate, because it has such hollows in which you can mix the paint a little thinner. Here I have already mixed the colors of an evening sky in individual gradations. I have already pre-tinted the sun and covered it with a round paper template because the circle really has to be perfectly round. The horizon has also to be a completely straight line. That is why I have that taped off. Now the colors of the horizon are in shades of purple and I have removed the stencil. The sun is now visible underneath. Next we come out of the purple into reddish and then into orange tones, the further we go up. Next, yellowish ochre tones can be seen, which I first lay all of them next to each other in separate strips. Then comes this beige and finally it turns slightly into bluish tones. Because the oil paint stays wet for a long time, I can then paint the transitions with the dry brush without using new paint. Now I'll start with the blue from above and now I have to make the transitions between that blue and the beige. I'll make a zigzag line over it and I'll spread it. The violet is a bit too intense for me now and that's why I use grey, a slightly lighter grey-violet over it. I'll mask the sun again and make a reddish halo around the sun and then mix the red with the violet. Now the template of the sun is removed again and the main work now are the transitions of the different colors merged smoothly with a dry brush without using new paint. Now the wet paint is merged together for so long until no edge can be seen anywhere. That is a work of patience that takes a very long time. You have to dab at the still wet picture for hours until you finally get a smooth transition. Now grey clouds come into the picture from the left side. And a few bright clouds from above the sun. So this is what the sky looks for now. The waterline directly below the horizon is practically a mixture of the colors of the sky. And this dark area here, that is the reflections of the clouds in the water. The rest has yellowish and reddish tones, which usually turn into ochre color when mixed. As you move downwards, the color of the water becomes darker and darker. Now the basic color of the water has been created and now come the individual waves on it. With a narrow brush, they are one by one applied to the basic color of the water. This is a work that takes weeks. All the colors of the sky must be found in the reflections of the water surface, but only as very narrow strips and in the right place. Some waves are lighter than the background, others darker. Some are orange, some are blue. So you have to think about the physics a bit, the optical laws. so that the surface has the effect of water. So, as I said, this work takes weeks. The eye is very sensitive. Every single wave that doesn't belong there in color becomes visibly perceived immediately. Down here I'm increasing the shadows of the front waves again. You can paint in oil many layers on top of each other, both light and dark. Therefore you can make almost unlimited refinements. Here you see now in real time how I apply the colors. I have to think carefully about every wave, which color belongs where and which part of the sky is reflected where on the wave. The back and front of the wave each have different shades of color, which I apply now with a narrow brush, and then use a soft brush to blend it a little more into the surface. This is now what the entire finished image looks like. I hope it was interesting for you. Thanks for watching.